Hello and welcome to my chaotic kitchen. Today we're gonna make a summer staple, pasta salad. I use chickpea shells for this. You can use whatever kind of pasta that you want to. Getting a pot of water boiling, and then we're gonna go with our veggies. I've got shallots, carrots, mini peppers, cucumbers, tomatoes, and green onions is what we're gonna be chopping up here today. So, first things first, I am going to grab a bowl to put all of this in. Bowl. And we are just gonna start chopping. Chop, chop, chop. I've got my knives that are definitely 1000% not that sharp, but that's fine. So we're gonna start with these carrots. Just a rough chop, getting the ends off, and then a rough chop. Doesn't have to be big, doesn't have to be small, just, you know, whatever it is that you want. The nice part about pasta salads is that while the pasta is, like, the water's gonna get to a boil while we wait for the pasta to cook, it means we've got some time. So it basically means by the time we're done chopping up all our veggies, our pasta will be ready. And then it just has to sit in the refrigerator. Which is easy. We love easy. We love things that don't take a very long time to do. And we're just gonna chop, chop, chop. Don't mind me. I am just taking out from our previous video our tarts, our little Pop-Tarts to put into the oven. For an undetermined amount of time. I did do a lot of things at one time. All right. Anyone else find chopping vegetables very therapeutic? Wish I had my better knife, but it is currently in the dishwasher. I like this one specific knife for chopping. These ones are truly not that sharp, as you can see, and they're falling apart. I've had these knives forever. The longest thing I feel like that takes is these mini peppers. I get the big bag of mini peppers at the store because it lasts me a lot longer than just buying bell peppers. It's the same thing. But for some reason that bag just lasts me multiple more meals because I only use a small amount. With a pepper, you gotta use the whole thing, you know? With mini peppers, you just have the bag, so it's kind of awesome. The way that I chop my mini peppers is I just go down and leave the little circles. Is kind of how I do it. These knives are truly terrible. If you don't have a good knife, it's going to take you a lot longer in the kitchen to do these things, as I am using a not that great knife to do all these things. I'm just putting all my scraps to the side. I did not bring out my scrap bucket today. Was absolutely not prepared with a scrap bucket. I'm still working on this new kitchen and how things are placed and where things are. And for right now, it's just easier to set it down on the countertop. Water is not even boiling yet. I'm also on the wrong burner. It's on my low burner, not my high burner. So while we're waiting for our water to boil, because we know that takes forever, we're gonna keep chopping away because we've got a significant amount of veggies to chop. Now you can use cheese if you want to, but you don't have to. I will not be. I don't put cheese in right away, even if I do. I use goat cheese, which is a crumbly cheese, so you don't really put that in before things. You just put it in if you want it as is, which I may or may not do, depending upon. Pairing this pasta salad either on its own, because it does have some protein in it, with chickpea pasta, or you could pair it with some barbecue chicken. It's really, truly whatever your heart desires. I tend to eat pasta salad by itself, but I do have barbecue chicken in my fridge that I made yesterday, so I may pair it with that. Originally, I was gonna put it in some mixed greens with a lot of these veggies, and then I said, you know what? Let's do a pasta salad, because that sounds better. Because I don't like salad, like green leaf salad. I'd be in the mood for a green leaf salad. Otherwise, I prefer salads that aren't salads, like pasta salad, and like Greek chicken salad. Like things like that don't actually involve the leafy greens, which aren't very good for you. And you should have every once in a while, but only if you like them. Only if you're in the mood for them. Some people love salad. More power to you. I am not a salad lover. I like when salads are made for me, not when I have to make them myself. Always tastes better, doesn't it? Grab our cukes. We'll actually use this for our scraps. I must have a powerful fridge because I bought these like 10 days ago and they are still fine. We love a mini cuke. I'm gonna cut it the long way. Right, we're cutting the long way. And then from there, I'm going to cut them 3 ways down. So not just one length, but 2. That way they're a little bit more cubey. This one I might do a little bit more than that because my knife did not go the way that I wanted it to. And that is again on not having a sharp knife. But just rough chop it. Like this one's definitely gonna be 4 because that knife did not do what I wanted it to do. And that's fine. And then we just chop. Very easy, very simple pasta salad of the things that you probably already have in your refrigerator, right? We love that. We love that. I already own these. This is what I can make. Perfect. Or just ideas. You know, it's a simple recipe. It's just the vegetables you got on hand. Because you can really make a pasta salad with anything you want to. It doesn't have to be these ingredients, but I like to give you guys ideas on what you can cook that's easy and simple, and that not all of my videos are gonna be real complicated or extremely lengthy, although some of them are. Some of them are like 40 minutes, and for those of you that watch my full cooking shows, I mean, more power to you. I'm running out of things to say. Take a spoon and mix that up. Ooh, we're getting a little steamy. All right, let's do our shallot. I like a shallot. I think a raw shallot is good. I think a cooked shallot is good. I like it better. It's a little bit more tame compared to like your harsher onion. They also have a little bit more antioxidant property than your onions. So honestly, if you like shallots, eat all the shallots. All of them all the time. They're so good for you. Probably should have waited on that cucumber. Now that onion skin is just sticking to my hands. Maybe. Nope. That's fine. This onion's gonna take longer to peel than it should. You guys can watch me struggle. This is truly not working out for me right now. All right, we're getting there. Slowly but surely. Peeling off this skin. I do not take off the outer, it's just the skin part. I don't take out this in a shallot unless for some reason it's discolored, like it's brown. But this one is not, so we can keep it on. I know there's probably a better way to do this, but this is my chaotic kitchen that we're in, so we're doing it this way. Wow, that's awful. This is just, I might just give up and do the easy way and lose part of the onion. Even though I don't want to do that. But that's what we're gonna do because I'm impatient. I'm gonna peel off that top layer. Which again, you don't have to do, but I am impatient. And then we're going to slice and dice. Now there is a better way to do this. I just didn't use the better way because of the knife that I have. So I am cutting it lengthwise, and then you know what, I'm just gonna get a better knife because I cannot do this anymore with that one. Find my better knife here. There we go. So much easier. Wow, just night and day. And we're just gonna rough chop this guy. I'm gonna turn on a fan. So it might get a little loud. This fan is a lot louder than my old one. I personally think so, like a whistle tone to it. All right, a rough chop of our onion. And then that is going to go into our mixture. I'm gonna throw in some salt. By some, I mean a lot, because I like a lot of salt, because I need it for my body, personally. And we'll mix that in, and our boiling water is finally boiling. So let's stuff in our shells. Recycle our boxes. Grab our massive pasta stirrer and continue on our journey. So we've got some green onions. As you can see, some of them are not good, right? So we are just going to peel off the not good ones. We don't want them. No one wants not good green onions. But the good ones we're gonna keep. It's just these gross ones that we're gonna take off because we don't like it. We don't need any gross green onions. And then from here, what I do is I just take off my tops of the green onions with my hands. And then I will take food scissors stir our chickpea pasta because for some reason, chickpea pasta gets very foamy. Very fast. So I'm still here with my scissors, stirring pasta before it overloads, as chickpea pasta likes to do. So while I'm carefully watching that to make sure it doesn't overflow, I'm gonna take my green onions and I am going to snip them right into my bowl. Then as they get kind of the same length, I'll gather them together so it's just a little bit easier. And I'll cut at an angle just to kind of get them all. Get them all in there. Ooh, going flying. All right, you can save these and grow them or not, up to you, truly. Mix it in our bowl, stir our chickpea pasta to make sure nothing sticks. And onto tomatoes. We can get rid of our trash. And it's tomato time. Right, we got our tomatoes, which are definitely on the verge of going bad. So we're just gonna grab some. Probably about, I don't know, that many. Stir our pasta some more. This chickpea pasta doesn't take that long to cook, which is kind of nice. And then we are just going to have our tomatoes. If you want to do more than that, that's really up to you, but this is my personal preference. Just because it's fast. Eventually we're going to throw in some olive oil, some balsamic glaze. You can also use balsamic vinegar, apple cider vinegar, whatever dressing you want to use is fine. I also have a Greek dressing that I can use, but I tend to like to save that for marinating chicken. So we're just going to do a simple balsamic. If you've got basil, which I will add to this, a little bit of basil, a little bit of oregano, right? Don't need that anymore. Kind of wipe up our mess here. Mix her in. Add some olive oil. A good douse because we need those fats to be able to absorb the nutrients in our veggies. Otherwise, we're not really doing that much. We need fat to absorb things. So we're gonna mix that in. We're going to stir our chickpea pasta, which is almost done. And then we are going to grab our spices. Once I find the right ones. Oregano and basil. We're just gonna throw a little in. Some oregano. Some basil. I go a little heavier on the basil because I like basil. And we're gonna mix. And we'll let it all marinate together. And our shells are done. We're gonna take out the biggest colander you've ever seen. Or actually, I'm gonna use this small bag. It's very small, because my other one's in the dishwasher. So we're gonna figure it out together. No, we're not. Oh yeah, that's definitely not gonna work. Alright, so we're gonna grab the big guy. I had high hopes. Welcome to the chaotic kitchen of my life. All of the loud noises. There we go. We're gonna use our big guy. We don't need to. But that's just what we got going for us today. Back on. See that steam as I very swiftly move my pasta back in. Move you guys over here. It's probably gonna be a little louder just because now we're closer to the fan. We're gonna dump our bowl right into the pasta. Make sure we get all the olive oil from the bottom, all the spices from the bottom. Into our pasta. It's looking so colorful. So good, so colorful. And we're gonna mix that around. It's looking phenomenal. And now all we're gonna do is grab our balsamic glaze. Right here, it's the one that I use. We're gonna pop it open and we're going to spread it on. By spread, I mean squeeze. I like to give it a good dousing. So I do about 3 hard squeezes on this. Now we're gonna mix it up. Just so we have that little tiny zing. And with the balsamic glaze, you get a little bit of sweetness added to it as well, which is kind of nice. I definitely don't need that fan on anymore. It's very obnoxious. And now we have our pasta salad. All you have to do is put it in the fridge and let it cool down and you are good to go. Any questions, let me know.